Hi, Ruben Saltzman here with Structure Tech Home Inspections. Today's topic is gas appliance connectors. It's those flexible corrugated things that you see connecting gas appliances to gas piping. Not to be confused with CSST, or corrugated stainless steel tubing. That stuff is gas piping. That can be used throughout the inside of a house. It can run through walls and goes to the gas meter at the outside. That's all fine and good. But a gas appliance connector can only be used to connect the appliance to the gas piping. That's it. You're not supposed to connect them end to end to each other. Manufacturers don't let you run through walls, through ceilings. The code is really specific about that too. The code says they're to be used exclusively in the room that they're installed in. An important thing that we look for as home inspectors is that these devices meet ANSI standard Z2124. That's the current standard for safety. I don't know exactly what that standard says, but I do know that the older ones that don't meet that standard aren't safe for use. When I find old ones, I recommend replacement of them because they're going to have these brass fittings at the ends that are much more prone to leaking. To know the difference between the two, the new standard and the old standard, you just look for the stamping ANSI Z2124. You can find it either on a little ring that goes around the connector, it slides up and down it, or you can find it stamped on a nut on the end of the appliance connector. So that's how you know the difference. Here's some pictures of new versus older appliance connectors. Typically, if it has a stainless steel looking coating on the outside, or it's uncoated on the outside and it looks like stainless steel, that's a newer one. If it's yellow, it's probably a newer one. If it's gray on the outside, or it looks to be brass on the outside, there's a good chance it's an older appliance connector. So we always recommend replacement of those. The code also requires that they be 6 feet or less in length. That's really not something that I look for because I've never seen an appliance connector made that was more than 6 feet. So nothing we need to worry about there. And then the last thing is that we just check to make sure that the installation instructions from the manufacturer were followed. And the manufacturers print labels, and those labels are attached to the appliance connectors, and usually they're still attached. Makes it really easy to just take a peek. What does the manufacturer say? What are you supposed to do? Did they do it? Pretty easy to make sure that they're properly installed. And that sums up my video on gas appliance connectors. Thank you for watching.